Welcome back to the Empowerment Library, where we explore life-changing books that simplify success and amplify purpose. Today, we're diving into a book that's a game-changer for anyone feeling stretched too thin, busy but not productive, and overwhelmed by choices. The book is Essentialism, The Disciplined Pursuit of Less by Greg McKeown, a modern guide that teaches us how to focus on what truly matters and eliminate the rest.
Book info. Published in 2014, Essentialism became an instant hit among leaders, entrepreneurs, and professionals across the US and worldwide. Greg McKeown, a British-born business strategist and public speaker, has advised companies like Apple, Google, and LinkedIn on leadership and decision-making. His central message? If you don't prioritize your life, someone else will. In a culture that glorifies being busy, McKeown challenges the myth that doing more equals success. Instead, he teaches the art of doing less, but better.
Core idea. Essentialism is not about laziness or minimalism. It's about clarity, purpose, and choice. McKeown argues that most of us spread ourselves too thin, saying yes to too many things, and end up achieving little of true value. The essentialist mindset flips that completely. It's about asking, what's the one thing I can do that will make the highest contribution? Once you find that answer, you remove the noise, distractions, and commitments that don't serve your highest goals. He calls this the disciplined pursuit of less. Not because less is easier, but because less is better.
Key principles. McKeown outlines the journey of an essentialist through 4 main steps. Explore and evaluate. Take time to pause and reflect before acting. Don't say yes instantly. Ask yourself, is this truly essential? Eliminate. Cut out the trivial many to focus on the vital few. Every yes must mean 1,000 no's. Execute. Build routines and systems that make the right things easy to do. Simplify your processes so focus becomes effortless. Buffer. Create margin in your life to handle the unexpected. Don't fill every minute. Leave room to think, recharge, and create. He also warns against the paradox of success, where success leads to more options and opportunities, which ironically make us lose focus and dilute our energy. True discipline, he says, is learning to say no gracefully and purposefully.
Practical lessons. Here are a few lessons that U.S. professionals and everyday readers have found life-changing. The power of saying no. McKeown reminds us that no is a complete sentence. You don't need to justify every refusal. Trade-offs are natural. Every decision costs something. Instead of avoiding trade-offs, make them consciously. Focus on clarity. If your goals aren't crystal clear, you'll be pulled in every direction. Sleep and rest matter. Productivity doesn't come from exhaustion. It comes from renewal. Small wins build momentum. By focusing on fewer tasks, you make more meaningful progress. These principles have influenced executives in Silicon Valley, educators, and even parents trying to balance modern chaos with meaningful living.
Author insight. Greg McKeown's calm, thoughtful style makes complex ideas sound refreshingly simple. His background in leadership and human behavior gives credibility to his message, and his TEDx talk, The Importance of Essentialism, has inspired millions. He doesn't preach perfection. He teaches intentional living, something every American hustler and dreamer can relate to.
Book review. Readers across the U.S. praise Essentialism for its clarity and practicality. It's often compared to classics like Atomic Habits and The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Reviewers on Goodreads and Amazon highlight that this book helps them reclaim time, make better decisions, and live with less stress. It's not just a productivity book, it's a life philosophy.
If you've ever felt overwhelmed by choices, schedules, and distractions, Essentialism is your roadmap back to focus and peace. Remember, success isn't about doing more. It's about doing what truly matters. This is the Empowerment Library, where every book takes you one step closer to the life you deserve. Watch the full summary playlist in the description and subscribe for more wisdom-packed book breakdowns every day.
Loved this breakdown? Drop a comment with less but better, and tell us how you plan to simplify your life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because empowerment begins with knowledge.